This time of the year, every November 11th, we honor our veterans.
The fight's not over. We still have a lot of work to do. Never give up, and we always here. You're not forgotten.
And God has a mastermind plan for your business.
The things you may not really think about because you're so excited about your new business and stuff like that, we try to bog it back in. It's a such thing as growing too fast. Are you prepared for your growth? We give you strategies and plans for that type of thing and educate you on financing, where keeping your money liquid and getting credit capital to run your business in case of an emergency.
Welcome to Keepitreal TV. I am your host, Dr. Keith Rolle, and we are excited that you have joined us in the various platforms as well as all around the world. We have a special tribute today. On November the 11th is Veterans Day. That's where we honor all of our military branches, men and women, as well as civilians, and also families that serve to keep our nation the land of the free and the home of the brave. I'll introduce our other military branch. Even though he's in the Navy, I won't hold that against him, because the Air Force is the best branch. And yes, as you can see, I still fit my uniform. You go, boy. I was enlisted, and then I went into the Officers Corps. But we are so excited after we introduce our sponsor and Kevin Stafford. We'll do a little tribute to all of our veterans, and we have something special. Kevin Stafford, your business vision, there is his email, and this is episode 88, but we want to thank our sponsor. He is also our sponsor as well as the guest, so we thank him for paying the fee so that we can advertise his brand. Go to his website and you'll be able to learn more about him. We'll put up his bio and we will get right into the program. CEO of Your Business Vision, segment 2, we will talk about that. He's a military veteran, 6 years active in the Navy. And he's also in the reserve, total of 15 years, I guess 5 more to go before he's retired. I'm retired, United Wealth Education, and a certified wealth educator. He can show you the money. Well, what was your rank in the military?
Well, my rank is currently E6.
E6?
Yes, sir.
And that's what? What's the...
That's in the Navy, we call that first class petty officer.
First class petty officer, and I think when you go to E7, you become a petty officer.
Chief petty
Officer, tech sergeant in the military, and we want to just welcome you to this. Let's do a tribute to our veterans. This was written by Beverly Beecham. She got married, and I forgot to write down her marriage name. So, Beverly, you're there. Near Biloxi, Mississippi, Air Force Base, you and your husband. Anderson, that's your last name. And this was commanded and inspired by the Holy Spirit. She said service, S is stupendous men and women. E, enduring warriors. R is for restorers. V is for versatile. I, indispensable. C for courageous. E, essential. And she just want to express the gratitude to all of the branches. We'll wave the flag here of the different, or the standard bearer of all of the branches here. But you see Old Glory flying in the wind behind me and Kevin. And so this is designed for God to find these men and women, active or inactive, touching all of them, positively locating them wherever they are. We have many homeless and vets on the streets. And Kevin, in this program, we're going to talk about a plan and a vision he has. And we're going to show you pictures of he and I and several others at Christmas time. We went out and gave the homeless and the vets on the street sleeping bags and tents as well as gifts. And we're going to do something special for them this December 15th. We'll tell you more about that. So on a daily, we remember you in our prayers. as you go here and there on our daily duties, those who are serving and those who have served our country, expressing our care. This time of the year, every November 11th, we honor our veterans. Memorial Day is for the fallen. We speak outwardly, however, all year long. And so I'm not going to read all of those, but she said she wants to remember the sheroes and the heroes to serve our country, giving us a sense of security so we are able to maintain our liberty. Individual coming together collectively. It doesn't matter what branch you're in. If you're in the Army, and they were the first, and I waved the Army flag, and if you'll get your flag, then next came the Navy. All right, go Navy. And then we had the Marines, and they're really like sisters, twins. And then we had the Coast Guard. I couldn't find the Coast Guard flag. And then we have the best service of them all. Off we go in the wild blue yonder, the Air Force. And then we have a new command that have stood up, and that's none other than the Space Command as well as Homeland Security. But least we forget our missing comrades, the POW and MIA. You may be somewhere still in prison in some country, but we honor you today. And so we want to say Happy Veterans Day, and we'll talk more as we close. Well, tell me, Kevin, what it was like serving in the Navy and you in the Reserve. What was your, I know in the Air Force they call it, what was your career field? I think in the Army it's the MOS, but you can tell us the name in the Navy and what all you did, and you're still in the Reserve and what you're presently doing. I know they call you back to active duty.
Yes.
You were still on active duty at Christmas time. And let's hear, we want to thank you for your salute. We want to thank you for your support. We want to thank you for your service to our great nation. You're called to defend the Constitution and its citizens and duty on in country. That was MacArthur said. So tell us a little bit about what you did.
All right. Yeah, I just want to thank you for having us out here today. And I'm here to kind of represent us all in the Navy, but I'll give you a little story. My dad was a Marine. It didn't really much influence me as much to go into the military, but I knew I didn't want to go right into college, so I just wanted to do something different, and I decided to join the Navy.
Look in the camera.
I know that my mom gave me a really hard time signing the paperwork, but eventually my dad convinced her to actually sign the paperwork, and I was off the boot camp in Great Lakes, Chicago. When I got to Great Lakes, I did not know what job I wanted to do in the Navy, so I went to a program that gave me the ability to look at all the jobs on the ship, and I had about a year and a half to kind of choose what I wanted to do. So my first duty station was in Guam. I could not find Guam on the globe at all.
Little speck of an island. I was stationed on Guam. I spent 3 years there. Go ahead.
Yeah, so first time flying internationally, flew from Chicago to California, California to Hawaii, Hawaii to Japan, and Japan to Saipan, and took this itty bitty plane to Guam. So that can tell you how small the island is.
Well, they have B-52s that used to take off from there.
Yeah, they do. They still have the Air Force base there, but they made us fly a small plane there.
And then also the Navy is still there, I believe.
Yes, we do still have a base there on the opposite side of the Air Force. So,
okay, presently, what are you doing now in the Reserve?
Presently, I'm a command career counselor. I help the sailors that come back home to figure out their career decision if they want to stay in the Navy. Is it economically the best solution for them, or if they get out, prepare them for getting out, making sure they're going to school, using their GI Bill, all the different resources they can take advantage of before they get out, so when they step into the civilian world, they're prepared as much as possible, and we can give them all the tools they need, and they'll have a resource to go to when they get out.
Well, we thank God for all of the benefits. Don't leave them on the table. even disabilities. So many of our homeless vets, and we'll show the pictures here in a few moments, but thank you for what you do. And they also help the military transition from blue or whatever your color is in the Navy to gray. That's what they did in the Air Force.
Mm-hmm.
And so we want to thank all of our civilian counterparts. What was your best assignment, Kevin?
My favorite assignment was I was in a small boats group out of Japan in Sasebo. We pretty much load up Humvees, any crowds, all the Marines, and we drop them off at the beach, and then we drive into the ships in the well deck. So that was a really fun assignment. Just being out there in the middle of the ocean, being able to, see sunset and sunrise and navigate, that's definitely was one of my funnest assignments.
Well, my best assignment was at Lackland Air Force Base, San Antonio, Texas, where that's the gateway to the Air Force. I was a chaplain there to the basic trainees and the technical students, and Thanksgiving we can invite them to homes and they get a good home cooked meal, and Thanksgiving will be celebrated in about 2 weeks, and I think they still have that program. Next was Korea, going to the peninsula, going to DMZ. The war has not stopped over there in Korea between the North and the South. And you got the DMZ, and you can step foot over into North Korea. And I didn't show the picture of me standing there with some of the rock soldiers there, but that was a fun. And then Greece. I just came back from Greece with my daughter, and I had other bases when I was doing my internship while I was in seminary at Oral Roberts University. Let's show the pictures. And you have a vision for our vets and our homeless, and you can tell about it very quickly, and then we're going to let you give a word of encouragement. If she can put up our pictures in succession. These were at Christmas time, 2023. There's a woman. They live under the bridge of some of the major highways. Just keep going with the pictures. We're running. There we are. This was a baseball player. He joined us. And there you see some of the homeless and the vets laying on the streets. We gave out new clean tents and blankets. We were going to give one or the other, but some got a tent and a blanket. Keep going. Keep going. And there we are. This was my friend here. We gave him a sleeping bag. He was a veteran. Keep going. Next picture. And there you are, Kevin. There was a husband and wife out there. And then we both gave them some goodies, some socks and drinks and snacks. I think it's 2 more pictures, and then share your vision of what you have. There they are, right there. And a lot of these people have skills, and there I am giving the woman her bags of goodie. They have skills. So what is your plan for some of these vets and homeless?
The biggest plan is to give them an opportunity, give them free financial education so they can have a better understanding. Maybe try to set them up resources and plans. And once they take advantage of the resources and plans that's offered to them, set up a budgeting plan so we can consistently monitor that.
And I encourage you to get with our city government, local municipality, the mayor, and as soon as you come up with a plan and we get it work and they adopt it, you can give Royal Ambassadors a tithe of that.
Definitely.
All right, Veterans Day, you can go to different restaurants on the 11th, and some start before then, but give a word of encouragement to all of our men and women, whether they serve in the Army, the Navy, the Marines, the Coast Guard, the Air Force, Space Command, or Homeland Security, and those that are still missing in action. Give us a word of encouragement to our vet.
All right. Well, what I can say is we know you guys serve, and you guys are used to fighting. So I say continue to finish the fight. The fight's not over. We still have a lot of work to do. Never give up, and we always here. You're not forgotten. You're never forgotten. As long as you are a veteran, as long as you are out there fighting every day to make it better, we understand the transition can be hard, but we're out here for you to make sure we're here to support you the best that we can. Sometimes it may feel like no one sees you and you did all this for the country, but we're always here to make sure we're here to support you. So never know. We know you fought hard and you're never forgotten.
All right, grab your flags as we conclude. We want to say Happy Veterans Day to all of our vets. And I want to read a poem about the veteran. It's the veteran, not the preacher, who has given us freedom of religion. It's the veteran, not the reporter, who has given us freedom of the press. It is the veteran, not the poet, who has given us freedom of speech. It's the veteran, not the campus organizer, who has given us freedom to assemble. It's the veteran, not the lawyer, who has given us the right to fair trial. It's the veteran, not the politician, who has given us the right to vote. We just had an election, and we pray you got out to exercise your right to vote. It's the veteran who salutes the flag, who served under the flag. Eternal rest grant them, O Lord, and let perspective light shine on them. Being a chaplain, I buried many. I'll let you hold the U.S. flag, and I'll hold 3. Take advantage of all of the meals that will be given to you on Veterans Day and this weekend. So happy Veterans Day, and stay tuned for segment 2. Well, we are back for segment 2. Back in the late 70s and 80s, there was Welcome Back Carter and that song, Kevin. I don't know if you remember or if you too young to realize this. It would go, welcome back, something to that tune there.
Mm-hmm.
What are you, a millennial?
Yeah.
I think you are. Well, maybe
80s.
That's before your time. But nonetheless, I am Dr. Keith Rolle, your host, and we have the CEO of Your Business Vision, Mr. Kevin Stafford. The first segment, we honored all of our vets. Boy, I tell you, that was so patriotic. And I tell you, every time I see the flags and the standard bearers for the various branches of service, Kevin, I just get goosebumps. And I would go to Lackland sometimes when I lived there. Still, I'm in Houston now, and watch those young men and women when they graduated from basic training. When we joined, I think it was 6 weeks. I don't know how much it was for the Navy. But in this segment, we're going to talk about, if you can put up Kevin's bio and his brand. And we want to thank you for being a sponsor, but we want to get your bio. So the people in this segment, sometimes people are surfing and based on the algorithm, they may pick us up. Your CEO of Your Business Vision, what you're going to learn is what he does, what his business vision is. He's a healthcare leader, military veterans, etc., etc. You're going to also find out how you can contact him. But he's going to tell you the importance of having a vision, a plan, and to take actions so that you can become not a 9-to-5 employee, but an entrepreneur as well as own enterprises. So, mind your business. Your business vision.
Mm-hmm.
All right. How did you come up with this concept and this brand?
So the way I came up with the concept is a lot of people I know had a business vision, but they don't actually have a legit business on paper or a structure.
Okay.
So the reason why I created Your Business Vision is to bring someone's vision to reality.
Mm-hmm.
And I pretty much structure it from A to Z so we can do all the back office leg work for you so you can focus on the operation and learn it together and grow together, knowing the importance of profits and losses and the small things that a lot of new small business owners may not understand right out the gate.
And so many times you can have a DBA, doing business as, but the best way to do it is to have an LLC. And then that way your personal assets are protected. And then there is a legal structure. Now, I think you came up with this idea and this dream and this vision while you were in the military.
Yes, I've been thinking about this for quite a bit of time while I was in the military. Actually, my dad had pretty much inspired me because I seen how much he wanted to get in his own business. And seeing that him struggle with structuring it the right way and made me want to pretty much move forward with helping people. Now,
Your Business Vision is really the umbrella
yes.
of several other entities that you have. What are those entities?
Yes, so Your Business Vision encompass company called Winning Group Home Health, which is your business vision, which I represent, is the accounting and bookkeeping for that company, which I am the CFO. Also, we have UWE, which is United Wealth Education, which is a financial education company that helps with educating you, increasing your credit score, helping you buy that house you want, that new car you want to get. Just pretty much putting you in a financial, economical advantage in the market. Also to mention, your business vision holds me. I'm a life insurance agent, so we do life insurance and underwriting to help financial and pretty much savings plans and retirement plans to help out people.
That if you can put back up his bio, and I like that you are showing the eye. And the eye is the window or the gateway to a lot of things. Mm-hmm. So many people, it's been said that if you don't have a plan, you plan to fail.
Exactly.
And business is simply solving a problem. And many people have problems. You either have goods or services, mm-hmm. and then it's for an agreed reward because there is some return on your investment, exactly. And there are some rewards you will get when you solve a problem for someone. And God has a mastermind plan for your business. He says in Jeremiah 29:11, I know the plans I have for you, plans to prosper you, not to harm you, to give you a hope in the future. Kevin, so many people start off in business, mm-hmm. but they end up failing because they cast in the towel too soon, and mm-hmm. they do not wait till the fat lady sing. Oftentimes it takes 3 to 5 years before that business will prosper. Speak to that and how your business vision can help them come up with strategies, mm-hmm. Systems. You talked about structure. Mm-hmm. Standards are very important.
Yes.
Safeguards. Mm-hmm. Then you need to have some strategies, definitely. Which is your plans and the methodologies you will use. Then you need stakeholders. Mm-hmm. And then you need clients and versus customers. Clients, you represent them, and then you will be a success. And this is like your roadmap, just like a pilot. When he flies, he has to lay out a flight plan. Mm-hmm. So talk about how you can help a person.
Oh, that's exactly what I do. A lot of people that open up businesses, they focus on just getting operational, hitting the ground running, collecting money. But I help you figure out if you're running your company in the green or in the red. So we help with strategies like how much is you actually profiting, so your profits versus your expenses, giving you a game plan how to grow. Another thing a lot of clients forget to do is creating an audit-proof system for their company, protecting yourself financially from the state rules, federal rules, mm-hmm. the things you may not really think about because you're so excited about your new business and stuff like that. We try to log it back in. It's a such thing as growing too fast. Are you prepared for your growth? Mm-hmm. We give you strategies and plans for that type of thing and educate you on financing, where keeping your money liquid and getting credit capital to run your business in case of emergency. So pretty much we try to keep your business successfully ran just like we keep ours done.
And so it's like your own personal household finances, but it's at a much larger scale with your business.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So many times, so you are a financial consultant.
Yes.
And you're also a business consultant. Mm-hmm. And you operate under Kingdom principles.
Well, yes, we do operate on the Kingdom principles, and like I said, we do business worldwide. Mm-hmm. So and
that's why we have the globe up here,
right?
Because we're talking about global markets. Exactly. How are you invading the global markets today?
Pretty much reaching out to any company or business, understanding different countries' economics. Trading currency, letting people know the value of gold and silver, mm-hmm. just different things that goes into world trade and understanding like the world economics instead of just the United States mm-hmm. economics, mm-hmm. how we can all work together to build.
And so when we talk about a kingdom system, we're talking about not just your regular going to school and learning about economics, but there's a kingdom principle, and you got to know the source of all increase. Everything comes from God.
Yes.
It's God who gives you the power to get wealth. And so many times, and then God has given you an assignment. Everyone has been created with a purpose, and you were created to solve some type of problem. Now, here in Houston, a lot of companies are transferring and moving the company, moving to Houston. Why is that?
Well, Houston is a very big growing market outside the two other big large states, which is California and New York. But a lot of markets are moving here to Houston because they love the scenery, and it's a growing market. A lot of new buildings, construction. It's just a lot of growth, and companies are flying out here to expand and grow their business in Houston. So,
do businesses contact you? Do they know about you so that they can? Oftentimes they'll come in and they'll scope out the place. And how does your business market yourself, your business vision, to attract some of these tech companies or AI companies or whatever?
So we pretty much build relationships locally, and it started in Michigan, but I get referrals from all 50 states. Outside the states sometimes I have military that we take care of that want to do contracting businesses also. So that's how we get, it's a lot of referral. But the market, I'll do an analyst in every market and where is that and what's the best market to expand your business in. And you're going to find a lot of the top marketing is right here in Houston. Not saying nowhere else is profitable, but if you want to grow at an exponential rate, this is the place to be right now.
Also, San Antonio is silicone out in California, and that's very lucrative and prosperous. Fanny Crosby was blind. And someone asked her, what was it like being blind and not having your vision? And she said that it is no difference than you having eyes and having no vision. And so tell us 3 reasons, just like real estate is based on location, 3 reasons why someone should have a vision, have a goal, and then execute that plan by taking action to start whatever industry that they want to embark upon and engage in.
Well, I definitely believe you should start something yourself, even if you're working somewhere. Grow your family and your generational wealth, okay? Because right now, if you're working, you're growing someone else's business. So I teach to grow that. That's the first thing. Also, too, you have something to offer to the community. Like, I found my niche by just working in something that I'm actually passionate about. So find your passion and then work towards that. And secondly, learn the tax system. The tax system is not designed for an everyday worker. It's designed for business owners. And each one of us are our own business owner.
And there's different tax brackets for different categories of businesses, etc. All right, let's put up your contact information, and we can see how to contact you. They can just go to your website, yourbusinessvision@outlook.com. No, that's your email, I think.
Yeah, it is.
And then there's also your website. What's your website? We thought we had that up there.
So you could just go, you should look up Your Business Vision. www.yourbusinessvision.com. It should pop up for you. But we can get you that information if you need it. Just reach out to me via email. We'll get the link right to you.
Okay, for the best return on your money, pour the purse into your head. And business vision, your business vision is here to help you and show you the money. And you are to put the money into you. And you are the greatest investment, and you will get a return on that investment. This is by Benjamin Franklin. The rich invest their money and spend what is left. The poor spend their money and invest what is left. And this is by Robert Kiyosaki. Do you offer workshops for people?
Definitely. I do offer workshops. It's by schedule, but, I'm starting to have something like every Thursday and Monday. Due to the schedule, we're going to see what's best for the people. But it's something I do want to get the information. It's a lot of free information I want to give out to get started. And if you want more further, you can definitely get in contact with me. I don't hide any information. We are a business, so we do consult, and it may be a fee, but depending on what it is, we'll take care of you. My job is to get you information to make your business successful, and I plan to do that.
Well, Kevin, thank you for being a guest. Last time you were here, we didn't have this gift that we give to all people, and we want to thank you for all of our guests, and thank you for being a sponsor as well. Give us a 30-second takeaway of how a person can be successful in their business, or give us 2 keys of what they can do to be successful in business.
The first key is stay focused. Stay focused on your vision and what you want to do, and don't let anyone deviate you from that. Second thing is remain consistent in what you do. You have to do the same thing you were doing last year, the next year, so people can see. You got to speak to people and let them know what you're doing. If you don't tell nobody, no one will know.
Well, thank you very much, Kevin. And you can put up our Keep It Real sign. And we have a sponsor for December, but you can be the first for the new year, 2025. It's going to be a bang up of year. And next week, Lady Joy will be back. So go to Keep It Real TV49 on Facebook. YouTube, and we want you to subscribe, watch, and like, and share. There's our number. Call us, and also go to our email and tell us how you are benefiting from this program. I want to close with this, 7 Keys to 1,000 More by Dr. Mike Murdock. He said, know the true source of increase. Define uncommon dream. Determine your assignment. Each one of us have been put on this earth with an assignment. And cultivate habit. It talks about habitude. Obey what the Lord tells you to do. Create daily success routines. And then invest in uncommon mentorship. Kevin is here to mentor you. I'm here to mentor you. There are other consultants and business gurus out here to mentor you. Every business and every athlete, they need a coach, and we are here to coach you to success. And lastly, sow into uncommon seed. That's all for now, and I close with a quote from Bill Gates. As we look ahead into the next century, leaders will be those who empowers others, and we highly recommend your business vision to help you go to the top, and we'll see you at the top. Keep it real.